Here we go. First EFL Cup final of the save. I'd love to win this because it would be the first ever League Cup victory in Bolton's history, from what I'm told, and that's phenomenal. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. If you're enjoying the series up to this point, of course, drop a like. That'd be fabulous. Today, we have the League Cup final against Everton. Now, I saw in the news article that actually Bolton never won the League Cup in their 157-year history, which is incredible. So that actually makes me really want to win this, just for that, particularly as our record against Everton is, as you know, absolutely stellar lately. I'm just so worried that this is going to be the one time when we actually don't turn up properly and do our job, but that's just how it goes, isn't it? Still don't know what to do for the second game. I am tempted to do the Brighton Premier League game because it is such a key battle at the top, and I do still feel like we have enough in the tank to get past Bayer Leverkusen in the next round of the Champions League, to be honest, given we won 2-1 in Germany. So I am tempted to do Brighton in the league next up, just to mix things up a little bit as we kind of move through. So, we have had a couple of games off camera, of course, in the Premier League. I'll bundle those into the middle along with a Portsmouth FA Cup tie, and we'll get back to that in a minute. But for now, it's all about Everton, really. It's as simple as that. There are other games going on as we speak. Brighton, interestingly, actually play Manchester City away today. They've had a good run of games. They played United during our last fixture. I won't tell you what happened in the game. I'll tell you later. So, changes needed. Are there any changes that are really needed here? Hung actually played quite well in the last game, so I feel like he deserves to keep his spot. I've just been rotating those two around. Just as Rodriguez was starting to fall off a little bit, I decided to bring Hung back in as he was just starting to climb up again. It's interesting, actually, the way that sort of goes. But actually, I think, really, I see no reason to change things up. Murray's not fit again at the moment, unfortunately. Kvinana did okay. He's done okay when he's played, so I'm actually tempted to keep him on the bench as things go. Soussan turned down a £70 million move to China. I thought, the chance to cash in on a player like René Soussan, who we bought for 15 million, I don't think he's ever going to quite be good enough for us. And yeah, turned down the contract, sadly, but that's just how it goes sometimes. As for everyone else, I think that's pretty much far. You know, I wouldn't mind even on the bench, to be fair, just for depth. Instead of... Actually, really, there's no one I'd rather bring on off the bench for him. We've got Israel on the bench for wide option. We've got Petrovic and Hernandez for both. I think he probably doesn't make the team. He's missed training 3 times this season too, which is just unacceptable. So, the one thing we are going to change with next match only is turn off pass into space. You know that against Everton with Jesse Marsh's management, if he is still their manager, very important to check that actually, yep, then that's just how it goes. You cannot play that style against Everton and expect to get anything. We've learned that over the years, so hopefully starting off like this should be enough. Geraldo obviously is a bit knackered. Who's he wanted by? Here we go. First EFL Cup final of the save. I'd love to win this because it would be the first ever League Cup victory in Bolton's history, from what I'm told, and that's phenomenal. Like, I legitimately see no reason why we shouldn't win this game, but you know what can happen. At Wembley here, it's Bolton versus Everton. Basically as strong a lineup as I could hope for. The back 5 we're going to need to do mad jobs today. Only maybe Nicky Murray that could have come in here. Everton's lineup with Delap up top. Interesting. And Ben Godfrey's still there. Interesting team they've got. They've got PP in the midfield too, which is just, you love to see it. Let's go. Cup final at Wembley. Now, last time we played in the cup final at Wembley, we all know what happened with that one. The Manchester United one, where Christensen very nearly gave us everything. And then United turned it around and won on penalties, frustratingly. But it is what it is. Hopefully today we can put up a better performance and win our first trophy at Wembley of the save. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice way to start things off. Get us a bit of confidence going before some bigger cups later in the... Oh, hello, Kang. He's in. And Christensen... How has he missed the goal there? Or at least on that side. Good Lord, Johan. So Hung has injured himself after 6 minutes here and will be coming off for Rodriguez immediately. That's frustrating, because I really do like his defensive capabilities. What a pass for Christensen. Barla's made the run. Christensen's going alone. He's going to run all the way across here, isn't he? Yep, finds Hung, who's still, you know, he could probably stay on the pitch, but I want to be careful as Kim with the block, and he's still kept it in play and rolls it back across. That's good defending from Everton, but we've shown some threat early days here, which is really, really nice. Everton have got a lot of the ball, as we knew they would do. Oh my God. Come on, lads. Let's not do that in a cup final if you could. One thing I would say is the only thing I've never done against Everton is I've never actually done the next game only thing. I always change the pass into space thing by turning it off in the game. It shouldn't make any difference, but whenever I've done this in the past, it always feels like it kind of does. For other instructions too, on all of my saves this year. It's interesting. It's probably just completely apocryphal in fairness, but oh my God, yeah. Some of the passing today has just been shocking for no apparent reason. We're not out of this yet, but like we're doing some really nice stuff here and then just lumped into nobody. It's a great little ball through here, and fairs, it's a great finish, but oh, it's so typical, isn't it? I mean, they've had so many shots in this first half, and oh my god, what is going on, guys? Come on. This is insanity. What I've seen in this first 35 minutes makes me have no confidence in the fact that we're going to pull this game back again. Everton they don't look like a team in the relegation zone or in the relegation battle. Let's put it that way all of a sudden. And Kim has been fouled there, but that's surely just going to be a yellow card. No? Okay, apparently not. Cool. Kang now. Geraldo. Maybe we'll do another muggery. Kim! And he finds the goal! Rodriguez puts it through. Bolton 1, Everton 1. Kim Min with the goal to level things up in the League Cup final. We've been playing like crap in today's game, and because it's Everton, yet again, when we need it most, this is a lovely ball through from Rodriguez, by the way. Just pops it round the corner, through the players there. And Kim, first time finish, maybe catches the goalkeeper a little bit off guard. He's slotted another one home and he scores the big goals. 1-1, come on. I really don't believe we deserved that in the first half, to be honest. Everton have had, they've had a lot of shots, but they haven't accounted for much in terms of quality, but still, we probably are very lucky to be level in this game. But on the plus side, we were starting to show a little bit more towards the very end of the half there. After scoring the goal, there was one more little shot coming in, and hopefully in the second half, we can see a bit more of that style of Bolton and, yeah, produce something here. Because we shouldn't be losing a League Cup final to a team who are struggling to survive in the Premier League at the moment, to be honest. But it's just so very typical of us when we play them. Geraldo. Kim. And he nearly spun his man, and Godfrey gets a good tackle in. Some of our passing today has been nothing short of awful in places. It's very unlike us a lot of the time, actually. That's, again, poor. PP's won, and now we're going to concede again, are we? Saved this time by Macania this time, but good lord. We're giving Everton the goals themselves. We're Everton's most creative player at the moment. Is our bad passing, currently. Wilson. Kang, right? Some sense. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Oh, he's offside. But, and there is always the but, can we do the thing we do against Everton in what seems like every time we play them, where we just mug them off? We've actually been quite good against them the last few games, but today, this feels like it's prime territory for an Everton muggery. Ramon. Oh, lovely little flick. Kimmy! He's not going to get the shot away. He's offside as well. He just can't stay onside, Kim. Do not let them do one of those annoying back post crosses. Oh, lots of space here, and it's a great save, and it's cleared again. And, I mean, goodness me, Macania has been unstoppable again in goal in places today, keeping us in this match. Oh, go on, Kang. Lumps one forward. Kim with a good first touch. He goes around one man. It's going to be a great tackle from the defender. Everton have been very, very good today, and we've had nothing for them in this game. Right, win that header. There we go, actually. Not bad, not bad. Oh, Barlow with a gorgeous pass. Kim, can he finish it? Oh, he does it! Bolton 2, Everton 1. Chakwudi Barlow pulls out the pass, and I guess that's just the quality that Kim can deliver for us in a game like this. It's a brilliant header here from Quinana. That makes all the difference. Barlow, though, look at this for a pass. He just gets a tiny little glint out the corner of his eye. Kim's peeled away, and he doesn't miss chances like that. It's 2-1 to Bolton. Kim with the brace in the cup final, and that is what you love to see. Absolutely incredible. Bolton 2, Everton 1. What is it about games against Everton that end up with us mugging them off? It just cannot seem to stop happening. Unless they score from this corner, we're going to win the EFL Cup this season, headed away by Demaran again, and it's going to be another corner to Everton, but unless they score this, we're going to have won the EFL Cup, which is nice. We've not won this trophy before. I know we should have won the game, that's for sure. We definitely should be winning this match on paper. And what I mean by that is in terms of quality of squad. And we've done it! We have done it, but I don't think we deserve to win it on the night. But Kim's goals have just given us the trophy. Hey, that means we'll be in the Europa Conference League or something next season. You know what I mean, though. Brilliant from the lads. It's really nice to see them actually celebrating a trophy here. Macania, as the captain on the pitch at the moment, I think is the man that's going to lift this. And frankly, I don't think there's anyone that deserves it more than Alex Macania. What an absolute legend. Bolton 2, Everton 1. A brace of goals from Kim Min gives us the win in the EFL Cup. And what an assist from Barla. What two brilliant assists on the night, and Kim's lethal finishing has been the difference in this game, quite simply. Everton couldn't take their chances, and we did. And most importantly, Kimmy did. And it's just nice to see him doing that when it matters most. The man is a big game player, that's for sure. Number 14 there with the cartwheel. I don't know who that is, but congratulations to him. Bolton 2, Everton 1. One trophy in the account. I mean, it was fairly close towards the end, but still. I think Everton could still consider themselves pretty hard done by. Right, game off camera. Back in a sec for Brighton in the league. Right then, guys, we're back. And off camera, bit of a weird period. We dropped points again at home against Burnley this time. A free kick from Solis gave them the lead right at the stroke of half-time. We weren't very good. Kang whipped in a corner, and it went in off of, I think, Alex Kral in the end to make it 1-1, but it was only what we could get. I think it was still a good point for us. We didn't actually really concede many chances again. It's just one of those things where it's just an excellent one that went in. We just didn't really create enough ourselves and got a bit lucky by grabbing the goal. But it was almost a complete reversal of that at Vicarage Road against Watford. Bala just driving down the field. They leave Kim completely alone, and this is what he does in these areas. You know he's going to finish those off 1-0 after 11 minutes. But Watford were very, very quickly back on the horse here. Just bad defending from us. I think it was whoever our right back is basically just left Osimhen completely open, and for an easy finish for him to make it 1-1. But as things continued, we started to get a little bit better. 33 minutes into the game, Hung flying down this left-hand side here, going past one tackle, delivering a gorgeous pass, and there was Christensen to nod that one home. He's not been the same goal-scoring threat this year, but he's still an excellent player at the end of the day. 2-1 to us there, and then with 15 minutes to go, lovely little stuff on the edge of the area here. Eventually, the ball is going to be put back through, and there's Israel on the end of it to slam us 3-1 up here at Vicarage Road and get us a good win to make up for the poor result against Burnley. Very even game, could have easily been a draw if you ask me, but I suppose swings and roundabouts and all that jazz. Good performance. And then lastly, we had our FA Cup fifth round tie against Pompey, and they actually took the lead in this one. Just after half-time, Poku's strike gave the Championship club the lead against the Premier League leaders, but we managed to pull ourselves out of the hole this time. 4 minutes to go on the night here. Eventually, it's a gorgeous pass from Carlos Mesa, great ball in from Carlos Rodriguez, and just a thunderous header from Veselin Ivanov to tie the game up, and eventually we managed to win it on penalties 6-7. I'm not going to show you them all, because that'd be ridiculous. So going into today's game against Brighton, we lead the league by 2 points over United, but we do have a game in hand on Manchester United. Level on points with Brighton, level on games with Brighton with a 5-point gap. Now, Brighton lost 6-0 to Manchester United during the same match that we were, was it the one against? Yeah, the one against West, when we were winning against Watford away, basically, United smashed 6 goals past Brighton, and it sort of put a bit of a kibosh on them. Then City beat them 4-2 as well. So they've just had a bit of a poor period where they're losing away to both Manchester clubs has really taken a dent in their title hopes. You'll never guess who we got in the next round of the FA Cup. Yes, that's right. It's Everton at home. Oh, I almost feel sorry for them at this point. They're going to get their revenge eventually, but we are through to the quarterfinals where we'll play Everton. There's a lot of Championship sides into the next round. It's all very exciting. But today we go away to Brighton. Massive test here for us. This is huge because we beat Brighton here and we move 8 points clear of them, and I feel like at that point we're starting to put them beyond us for the title race, and it would give us a chance to move 5 clear at the top of the Premier League again with 10 matches to go. We really are holding this quite nicely currently, but you just don't know. Now, obviously, it was a massively rotated side in the Cup against Pompey, which is helpful because it allows us to bring everybody back in fit and fresh for this tie right here, and that's pleasing because now we can go full guns blazing with the exact first 11 that I'd like to play here against Brighton in the league, and we're going to need to be at our best to beat these guys. They're no mugs. They've put a lot of goals past a lot of teams this season. So I'll move Candela onto the bench, but other than that, I'm pretty much happy with that lineup for the bench, to be honest. I don't see who else could really come in. Ivanov needs a rest after the full 120-minute performance against Portsmouth. So all in all, happy with that. And also, everyone bar the goalkeeper in the starting 11 now has a goal to their name. And, in fact, not only that, the entire bench, everybody in our squad, minus the goalkeeper, has scored a goal for us this season. And there may not be like a standout scorer. Obviously, there's Kim with his 16, which isn't a great deal, I must admit. But, actually, look at how bad Nicky Murray's playing lately. I'm going to start Juan Candela, who hasn't actually been any better. Let me think about this. Where's Quinana? Can you play? I feel like you might as well at this point. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get any better or worse at this point. I'm actually going to start Quinana. I feel like if Brighton have any chance at winning the Premier League this year, then they have to beat us today. They've lost 2 in a row to big Manchester sides. If they lose this one too, I think it's done. But it's a big ask. I'd definitely settle for a draw here, were that to be on the cards, quite simply, because just staying at the top, getting a little cushion, is managing the gap is really what we need to be doing for the rest of this season. It's going to be tough. Like, we're into early March and we're still in every single competition that we could be and have got games out the wazoo at the moment. So our squad depth is really being tested during this period. But we're still sort of going on through, and I really just don't know where it'll end for us, really, because the Champions League hopefully will continue soon if we can get past Leverkusen. I really do feel like we will probably get through, which is why I chose this game instead. But we're going to need to be at our best, really, to get any kind of result against this Brighton team. They are a very, very well-managed, well-drilled, excellent football team, as has been evidenced by them taking the lead after just 2 minutes with Rainier. Only his second goal of the season. Macania has to save that. It's at his near post, and I feel like that's just poor from him. Falling behind after just 2 minutes in this game is exactly what we didn't need, really. Like, how are we letting them get into these positions? It's so... Yeah, no, he has to be doing better than that. That's just poor from Macania, sadly, but he's done so much for us that I can hardly fault him too much. Wants to stay on, but injury is affecting him. I mean, if it's affecting him, you're not staying on. We need our best out there. And that is a worry. Oh, come on, man. Christensen, rest players. Yep, did that. Good. This is what you get. Right, okay. 2 injuries now in the first 15 minutes to Kim and Christensen. Wow, we could have done without that. Rest out the whole team for the Portsmouth game, just to make sure that we don't overdo it with the games. And then we come in here and get 2 injuries. It is what it is, I suppose. Hung's pulled back. Geraldo, and again with the strike. We definitely improved as the game's worn on. Come on. Set piece magic, Kangi. Find that ball. Demaran, and he's got it. There we go. Brighton 1, Bolton 1 on the stroke of half-time. I think we've deserved that. We've actually played pretty well in this game, other than a few little mishaps towards the start of the half. We've got our equaliser, and I will happily take that. Kang again, delivering pure genius, and Demaran fighting off the defender, gets himself in there, scores the goal, and we've got an equaliser at the Amex. Massive. And I'd say that we're good value for that equaliser here, and I would absolutely take it if it just keeps that gap right now. I really do need to have more faith in the lads from time to time. We go behind regularly and actually pull games back so often. It's actually ridiculous how much we're able to come from behind and win often as well. They really do have a lot of ability to dig deep in matches. And Hung, he could have set something away there. Geraldo might though. There's the ball for Petrovic. It's a tough ask for him to do much with this though from the angle, but he might be able to dribble past the defender. He does. Oh, Bogdan Petrovic. Oh, wow. I do wonder actually if part of the reason that Kim has struggled this season as well is that we're actually creating less chances for him, because we're doing too many killer balls now as a result of us me training those PPMs way too much on too many players, when I thought that it was going to have an effect, and actually I feel like it didn't, and I feel like the only reason they were even getting those extra ratings is because of the set piece taking. I don't know if Chelsea are still winning or wherever I think they were actually losing at one point. Mohamed flicked away, and Israel! It's in the back of the net, and it's Brighton 1, Bolton 2. Connor Israel with the goal that could put Brighton firmly out of the title race now. This is the kind of comeback that we needed. The exact type of digging deep like we showed in the cup final again. This was all over the place. It's looped in here, and Hung just flicks it on. The Brighton defenders leave it, and Connor Israel gets a little header at the back post. Brighton 1, Bolton 2, massive goal. 20 seconds to go. That could be the goal that knocks Brighton out of the title race, surely. 8 points behind at this stage. Oh, God, Harvey Elliott, please no, please no. Oh, what a tackle from Nicky Murray. That honestly could have been given as a penalty. I've seen much better tackles given as penalties in the end of that. Wow, we've looked like we've done it in the end here. It's going to be Brighton 1, Bolton 2 at the Amex. A huge turnaround in the title race. 3 straight defeats for Brighton it's going to be that could possibly put this beyond them. They'll still have Champions League football to concentrate on for sure, but that is surely going to put them beyond us with, an 8-point gap with 10 games to go? It could still happen, but 3 straight defeats for them is very bad. But full credit to the lads for that turnaround. That gives us a 5-point gap. No, Chelsea were winning through an own goal, so they're still back in this. They could actually leapfrog Brighton. So, next episode, hopefully, will be the next round of the Champions League. Hopefully. If I haven't done a massive bad by assuming that we'll beat by Leverkusen in the second leg. I feel like we will, though. I don't think we've actually lost. We've only lost 1 home game all season. That was to United. And the only way that we could go out is by losing. So, hopefully I've not jinxed it by saying that. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I really, really hope you have, we won a cup final. That's awesome. Drop a like on the video, that'd be fantastic. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 11 AM, so go follow there too. And I'll join you guys tomorrow for hopefully some more Champions League. If I start on a Premier League fixture, you know something's done goofed. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold you guys. Capybara. Bye-bye.